Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back at it again, ready to push up the ladder with Graveyard Freeze. This Graveyard deck has got Poison Bait with the Night Witch and the Graveyard as well. So if your opponent tries to poison on top of your Night Witch, you go for a Graveyard Freeze, you take a tower for free. If they go in for a poison on the Graveyard, they will not be able to stop the Night Witch plus Night Freeze push, just overwhelming with Night Witch bats all over their tower. There's no doubt that this is the best ladder deck for surprising opponents and winning games really quickly. So let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance. And a huge thank you to all of you guys that are supporting the channel with creator code SirTag in any Supercell game. All money made from creator code SirTag goes directly back in improving the channel's setup, editing, and it allows me to upload daily videos while I take full-time college courses. So thank you guys for supporting me. I really appreciate it. All right, we got a game against Max. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's up. What does Max have in store for us? Well, he's dropping a good luck as well, being a chivalrous sir, and I appreciate you, dude. You're going to go for Knight in the back, so we can cycle our Inferno Dragon. So we never want to cycle our Inferno Dragon. That is a big no-no. As long as you can deduce that your opponent does not have a beatdown deck, you can always go for your Inferno Dragon. So he's going to rocket right out of the gate on the Night Witch. I feel like that's really ambitious of you, dude. You are super feisty to do that, but you are a ladder player, so...
You can beat me, but I am who I am!
I should be expecting it these days. I'm going to go in for a... Wait, you have Ice Wizard with this too? I thought you were going to have like a standard Logbait deck. But no, this man's out here wilding with Ice Wizard, Tesla, and Logbait at the same time, most likely. What is he doing? What's going on here? Unless you've just got Spell Cycle. That could be a distinct possibility too. Maybe that's why you went in for such an ambitious rocket. I'm going to go for a Barb Barrel just to get more chip damage here. And Max, you are already losing the duel. If you've got a Rocket Poison Cycle deck and you didn't poison on defense, I don't know what you're doing with your labs, Max. So I'm going to go for the Inferno Dragon, just swiftly melt that Knight, turn him into ashes, and we'll never see him again. I'm sorry, Knight. I'm sorry to do you dirty like that, but it had to be done. The Inferno Dragon is about to lock onto the tower. I wasn't as aggressive as he is. I'm not going to go for a preemptive arrows on skeletons. But the Inferno Dragon is still sizzling his tower. Oh, it's Expo. Let's go, guys. We can go for the Knight to tag. And guys, this is a really good matchup for us because we've got Barb Barrel, we've got Inferno Dragon, we've got Freeze. We have a plethora of answers to every single Expo spam. You'll love to see it. I hate playing this Expo deck, and I love beating it.
Please, have mercy!
So, if you guys are ever looking for a deck to dominate these Expo decks, this might be the deck for you. Your opponent will never be able to break through you because you've just got so many answers to their Expos that they drop right into the face of the Inferno Dragon, Barb Barrel, Night Witch. It's a mouthful to even say how many counters that I have, right? So we can go for another Graveyard. I can freeze the Tesla because that's going to be the highest rate of fire thing. I don't want that to be able to kill the Night Witch because if it kills the Night Witch, then we don't spawn too many bats. Hey, let's go. So you're going to go for a log, but that can't shoot up. Can't hit my bats. Not today, brother. And we can just go in for another Knight here. He is so sad. He is angry. He is not having a good time.
I'm upset!
So I want to go for another Night Witch here just to make sure that we can shut that down. And I'm going to go for Barb Barrel. I'm going to go in for the Inferno Dragon. I'm going to go and freeze everything. This is how you be a certified savage. You drop so much elixir on your opponent. And then when they try to kill your Barb Barrel with skeletons or whatever, you freeze the skeletons, you freeze the Tesla. And you're like, hey, buddy, thanks for clumping up all that stuff from me. I really appreciate it. You just bundled it up in a Christmas present. You're Santa Claus right now. And we're taking all those presents away from you. Yeah, so he just gave up. He rocketed our King Tower, and he's like, I don't want to play this game anymore. Thanks for ruining it for me, Jake. And ultimately, Icebo ruins the game for so many people, so I'm glad that I could return the favor for you. Icebo is actually my least favorite deck in Clash Royale, so beating that and asserting dominance is the most satisfying feeling in Clash Royale for me. And you know what? We're at 4,800 in the world. Let's go, baby. Let's keep climbing up. All right, we got a game against Jensen. Let's go steal this man's trophies and his heart and cripple his morale with the freeze. Let's go, baby. I'm going to go for Knight in the back, and we've got Barb Barrel. If you want to spam us opposite lane, we got answers. Ooh, you're going to have Musketeer. So I see Musketeer. It could be Graveyard with Giant, or it could be 2.6 Hog Rider. We're going to have to wait and see. I can definitely Barb Barrel on top of that and just infiltrate behind enemy lines. Oh. Ooh, okay. It's going to be a bit more spicy than I thought originally, guys.
Spicy! Ooh, that's hot!
So I'm going to go in for the freeze for sure, and I'm going to go for a Barb Barrel to finish off the Musketeer. I think that the Skeletons plus what we got here will be enough. It'll definitely be enough. The Goblin Giant's going to die as long as he doesn't zap me. Oh, he's going to heal it up. Oh, no, 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 sir. Get away from me. The knight does not die in one hit, so we're chilling. I thought my Inferno Dragon was going to die. I didn't have faith in him. I really didn't. You know what? We had to drop his brother. His brother is going to get sacrificed right into the almighty Musketeer.
Hey, what are big brothers for?
And maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to bounce back. Jensen, that was a pretty good start for you, but you do not have a good matchup against us. We've got Freeze. We've got Fast Cycle with Skeletons. We've got Knight. We have a multitude of different answers to every single time you dish out a Sparky. It's not going to be that scary. You're not even moderately scary to me, sir. So if you want to go for a Sparky like that, we can probably go in for a Graveyard defensively. Just make sure that the Night Witch stays alive. And then we can Barb Barrel after with the Night Witch bats starting to spawn on you. I'm pretty sure that we're going to be able to go and kill the Sparky here. So that's really cool. And we get chip damage on the tower, which we then can go for a freeze. Oh my gosh, we hit the Heal Spirit. No way, guys. No one was expecting a Graveyard at the bridge to do damage, right? But new meta tactics, guys. When you have a 100-0 matchup, yet again, with this Graveyard Freeze deck, you know what? You can Graveyard at the river and still get damage, guys. I love this game. I really like this deck, too, because no one expects it, and it's just so much fun. So I could go for another Night Witch here. We'll see what Jensen decides to do now. He's going to go for another Sparky. Dude, he didn't learn his lesson. Jensen did not learn his lesson. He's trying to start another Sparky. Oh, no, 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 Jensen. You can't do that today, brother. I can go for a freeze. We can start to spawn as many skeletons as we want all around you. Have a stampede on the tower. And hopefully we are able to just destroy your Goblin Giant. If the Goblin Giant dies, we have too many distraction cards. And there's no way you get away with this, brother. There's no chance. In fact, we can just go for skeletons here. Make sure that we go for the freeze at the last second. Then we go for the Knight. You got lightning. What? You're wilding, brother, man. You really are. And it doesn't matter that you got Heal Spirit. Most of the time, Heal Spirit's a little bit scary. But when I have like 25 distraction cards, even when you get the best possible interaction, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
She's not scared of you anymore.
So we can go for another Inferno Dragon in the back. We can safely assume that he's going to have to go in for a Goblin Giant here. It's going to be really funny because we can just freeze. Make sure that we go and stop the Goblin Giant and stop the Musketeer. He doesn't get any chip damage, so he's forced to Lightning, and then he's not able to go and kill the Inferno Dragon. So if he doesn't kill the Inferno Dragon, well, guess what's not happening then? You're not going to get any damage. You're not going to get any value, and you're definitely going to get Graveyarded. So you know what we can do? We can just Graveyard you and walk away with a fat W. Unfortunately, he's just not giving us the ability to do that yet. So I want to wait for the Graveyard. Come on, dude. You know you want to give me the possibility for the Graveyard. You know you want it. So still not giving it to me. I'm going to go for the freeze here. Need to go for a Barb Barrel because he's going to go for Heal Spirit. We want to go and clap that Heal Spirit. If we can finish off the Heal Spirit, we're chilling. He's still not going in. So you know what, dude? We got to go in for you. We got to go in for the Night Witch. We got to go for the Knight. We're going to win the battle at the river, go for a Graveyard and a freeze, and we'll walk away with the W. So you're going to go for a Lightning, but it doesn't matter because the Night Witch is going to stay alive with all the bats. Then we go for the freeze and collect the dub. So I just wanted to play a little bit more safe rather than sorry. When you get higher up on ladder, people are actually going to pull off really nice bridge interactions. And this guy was a good player. I just had to make sure that I was playing safe rather than sorry. And I was going to guarantee the W. So right now, guys, 3,300 in the world. And you know what? Really good player, but we still wreck him. The one thing that I probably won't ever be able to get over in that matchup is the fact that we took out half of his tower at the start of the game just going for a Graveyard at the river. New meta strategies here, guys. You got to test it out yourselves. Probably don't. It's a bad play, but it worked out for us there. All right, we got a game here. I'm going to go for a Barb Barrel to kick it open. Just going to go and cycle one of my many spells. One of the many tools in my tool belt. What are you going to have, dude? So you're going to go in for a Mega Minion. I don't really care about that. We can just let that roll. Gets one hit off on my Knight. Doesn't really matter. Ooh, you got a Dank Prince. So Dank Prince and Mega Minion. Could be a Giant deck. Could be a Golem deck. Could be a Beatdown deck. Probably going to be either Graveyard or Beatdown. Yeah, after we see the poison, I'm thinking it's going to be Golem Poison or it's going to be a Graveyard deck. So if it's going to be Graveyard versus Graveyard and you have no poison, it's time to roll right through, guys. See if we can collect our free damage. And we're going to go for a freeze as well. I don't think he's ready. His body's not prepared. He went in for a zap on the Inferno Dragon. And then the skeleton swarmed him. In 1 second, his tower is gone in an instant, guys.
It's gone.
That's what you like to see. Or if you're Ito, you probably don't like to see that. It's probably not very fun for him. Oh, you know what? This is really good for him. I need to go in for a Night Witch here so we can go pull his Night Witch to the opposite lane. Or not the opposite lane, just pull it away so we can finish that off first. I think that we need to finish everything off with arrows afterward. going to be a bit dicey, but I need to kill those bats or we are toast, my dudes. Whew, Ito, you bounce back a little bit, dude. You're not faltering here. You're going to be a little bit vicious. Okay, guys, really important. Look at the skeleton's placement. We take 2 Dark Prince hits. Usually it's 1. Because we did that placement and we didn't drop it in the middle, we took 2 Dark Prince hits, so it's really important to drop it up as high as possible. Then we were able to Barb Barrel, and we didn't take any damage from the Dark Prince because we knew that interaction. Important stuff, guys. So if he takes a tower, I could be screwed, so I'm a little bit scared. I'm not going to lie. We can probably just get away with the Prince counter with the Knight. I'm not 100% sure. I think that the Knight will be able to kill that if he doesn't zap. Yeah, I think that he doesn't get a hit here. Yeah. So he didn't zap. It was really close. I was like, I don't know anymore. I know Prince needs a nerf, but I don't know how much of a nerf it needs. So he could go in for a Graveyard. I don't know what he's going to do. Does he not have Graveyard, guys? Do you think he's got poison without Graveyard? Is that a possibility here? I definitely want to go in for arrows, Barb Barrel. I need to drop as much crap as I possibly can just to eliminate the Night Witch bats so we can win the battle at the river. I think if we go for the Knight here, then the Inferno Dragon stays alive and the Musketeer dies. Whew, guys, we're playing with fire right now with Inferno Dragon, quite literally.
Fire cannot kill a dragon.
You love to see it, boys. I want to go for another freeze, just to make sure that we can defend, and then we can go for a Night Witch. He's going to zap this most likely, but then he's just going to lose, right? 24 seconds remaining. I don't think that this guy's got the sauce. I don't think he's got the secret sauce of Graveyard, guys. I think he would have dropped it if he did. So we need to go in for one more freeze and hold the door. If we can hold the door, we will win the game, guys. That's all we need. Put him to shame, win the game, and hopefully assert maximum dominance. All right, let's go. I was going on for a little rap tear there, guys. I was saying 2 words in a row that rhymed, but, you know, we had to stop ourselves before we tried to devolve into Hamilton, guys. You know what? Hamilton was actually one of the best movies I've ever watched. So, you know, it wouldn't be too bad if we started rapping like Hamilton. So we got a game against Hamden. What's cooking, dude? What are you rocking today? We're going to go Skellies in the back, and we'll find out. Whew, you're still not dropping anything. So I'm going to go for a Barb Barrel, and now we force out a response. Unless you want to eat 2 Barbarian hits. I don't know about you, brother. That's tasty. Hey, look at that damage. That's what I like to see. He's going to probably have, like, Pecker or something. Oh, wait. I don't know what this could possibly be, because you just dished out a Musketeer, man. Oh, my goodness. What could you possibly have here? I don't really want a Graveyard. I don't want to get too aggressive right now. I want to figure out what you got before we make any big plays. I'm also going to go for arrows on top of the Skarmy, shut it down, and then we can go for skeletons on top of your Musketeer. So as we get higher up in the ranks, I'm not going to mess around as much, guys. We need to make sure that we play optimally. So that means going in for skeletons, going in for Barb Barrels, and making sure that we can wreck them. If he wants to go in for giants, we need to be able to just shut it down. Hopefully the Mega Minion is not going to be in cycle for him. I don't want him to have Mega Minion. I really don't want him to have Mega Minion here. I want him to have an answer to the Inferno Dragon that's going to cost a lot of elixir. Okay, so he's going to have Musketeer. That's good. So as long as he doesn't have Mega Minion to go drop on top of our dragons, it's going to be a pretty good matchup. That and Electro Dragon are the 2 cards I hate. You hate to see it. So what are you doing? You're going to go... I thought it was going to be Giant Graveyard for sure, but this guy's got Goblin Barrel with Giant. What is Ladder doing these days, guys? You guys are probably so happy when I play against these decks, because I just look at this and I'm the most bewildered, perplexed person I've ever been.
I feel shocked.
The most evolved form of perplexination. I don't even know. I am confused, those guys. I am confused. I'm so confused that I'm inventing my own words here. I'm going to go in for a freeze, and then we kill the Electro Wizard, and we swarm the tower with the bats. Yo. There's nothing more infuriating than losing your tower after you already countered the Graveyard, but losing it to frozen bats on your tower. You know, that's just not fun. That's just not fun, brother. I'm sorry, Hamden, that we had to do you dirty like this. Also, how did it happen that you've got Goblin Barrel when I have so many answers to it? Like, I've got 10 answers to you. I literally can arrow, I can Barb Barrel. It doesn't even matter. You know what? I could freeze it. If I really needed to, I could freeze the Goblin Barrel.
We get it, man.
We're just going to cycle cards into you, and if you want to go in the opposite lane, you're not going to be able to get as much damage. So you're going to probably Giant here. I'm going to go in slow roll and Inferno Dragon in the back. We're going to get ready for a quality defense. I can Knight, Skeletons, Barb Barrel, shut it all down, and just laugh because it's a snack and a half, my dude. There is nothing you can do. The Inferno Dragon is going to melt all of your dreams in hopes of winning the game. And then we can go for a Graveyard on the King Tower and probably try to 3-crown you. Can we assert maximum dominance here? I don't know, guys. Look at the graveyard swarming the 3 crown. We're going in for arrows. We are maybe going to get more damage on his 3 than he has on the right-hand side. Oh my gosh, guys. 2-0 victory with a lot of damage on the 3. I think that this deck needs a fat nerf because it just doesn't seem fair. Every single matchup that we play on ladder seems so incredibly easy, and I don't even have to break a sweat or try. And now we're 2,500 in the world. We're pushing up trophies. It's only been like 30 minutes of playing, and we've won like every single game. Like, what's going on here? We got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and this guy is significantly under us in trophies, so we want to win this badly. We are not about the life of losing trophies against this man. All right, so we're going to go for a barbarian, finish off those fire spirits, and get that to connect to the furnace. Get a little bit of love. Come on, barbarian. We know you want to. Hey, 2 hits on the furnace. That's what I'm talking about, guys. We finish off the fire spirits, and we do a lot of damage to the furnace. That's what we call value. So I'm going to go for a Night Witch, so then the bandit walks this way, and I could go for a graveyard freeze. Ooh, I'm going to do it.
Let's do it.
I'm going in, guys. I'm going insane, because I think we're up enough elixir to justify it. Wait, can I freeze? Can I freeze his Electro Wizard? Yes, I can! I'm looking at his emote, and it perfectly exemplifies how I'm feeling. I'm laughing, he's laughing, but it's a little bit different. He's crying on the inside. Well, I'm just all happiness right now, man. I'm in my happy space. I could not be in a better spot. I'm in the clouds, head in the sky, and man, am I doing well today.
You enjoy the game.
I do.
We're gonna go for Skellies in the back, and yo, let's do it again. Part 2. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Barbarian again, and then we can go for a Knight. So, dude, I think you've probably got either a P.E.K.K.A deck or a Giant Double Prince deck, or I don't know, maybe a Golem deck, because it's weird to see Fireball with any of these things. But it could also be Royal Giant. It could also be Royal Giant, because you've got Prince, you've got Musketeer, you've got a lot of things that are resembling Royal Giant with the Furnace. But I can't put my finger on it, man. I can't say with 100% conviction is that the deck that you're running.
Just tell me.
So we're just going to go for a bar build to finish that off. I think it's probably P.E.K.K.A after we see the Bandit, though. I've seen some really weird P.E.K.K.A decks, and I think this is one of them today. All right, so we're just going to go for a Knight, shut that down, and then we can go for a Night Witch. That was such a spicy freeze, guys, early on. I think it would have been better to freeze the tower, to be honest. But I'll just go away with what we got early. Every single time I go for a freeze, it's like they can't do anything. They literally can't. I mean, I guess that's the point of the card, right? I'm stating the obvious, but hypothetically, they should have a response to it. It shouldn't be a card that's not counterable, right? Right, guys? I don't know, but that seems what's happening right now. We predicted him to go for a zap, so that's why we went in for the bar barrel and the Prince didn't charge. And I could graveyard here, and then I could go for a freeze again because we're up a lot. And he's going to Mega Knight, so that's fine because the Night Witch is going to stay alive on defense. Oh, the Electro Wizard, though. Ooh, it's getting a little bit dangerous. Actually, it's just getting dangerous for him. Never mind. I don't know, guys. I was trying to add some type of, like, climatic scene or climatic commentary here, guys, but this is the most anticlimactic scene I've ever seen in my life.
I'm going to bed.
There was no chance of him winning this game since the very start. We literally took out half of his tower again, and it's the same thing repeating over and over and over again. We go for a graveyard freeze. They have no answer. They get 3 crowned, and they angry emote the entire time until they lose the game. GG and well played. We've won every single game yet again, guys. And we're currently 2,132 in the world. So please, please fix it. That's all I want in life is this deck to get nerfed so I don't have to see it when other people know about it.